the Bruiserweight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing New Catch Republic from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne!
Almost a sick, twisted pleasure that Dunne derives from the opportunity just to hear his opponent scream and wail in pain.
A third-generation luchador carrying on a proud tradition.
Andrade as intense and as determined as ever.
And his opponent from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Andrade!
Andrade is a superstar who possesses uncanny speed and ring awareness.
Because, Corey, this business is in his blood.
You're right about that, Cole. This is where he truly loves to be. A well-rounded competitor.
Yeah, Corey, when it comes to Andrade, it's really difficult to find a weakness.
That's why Andrade is an incredibly tough opponent. The age of Andrade is here.
The future is looking bright for Andrade.
There's the bell, and here we go with the always impressive Andrade.
And what a display of cool confidence he is. Andrade has such a deep arsenal at his disposal. He's able to adapt to any and every situation he faces. That's something that comes from his years of honing his craft all around the world.
Yeah, Byron, that's why nearly every match he has, he steals the show.
And then there's Pete.
What's this, Corey?
I think they're looking for the Romero special.
Oh, no, it's over.
See, there it is. Perfectly executed submission hold.
Looking for a counter, and just like that, he manages to break the hold.
Going right after the neck. Neck breaker. Great awareness from Dunne. Running Hurricane Rana.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Into a monkey flip.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Andrade showcasing his strength.
A smothering offense from Andrade here.
And whatever the game plan, it didn't look to work out for Pete Dunne there.
Yeah, Andrade looks as locked in as ever there.
To the sky. Whoa! Diving corkscrew moonsault.
There's two. He gets the shoulder up at two.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Stop to the gut.
Oof! Kick right to the gut.
A running slap.
That's just insulting.
That's going to fire you up with anger. Amazing awareness by Dunne.
Okay, this is just a little bit dirty.
It's very effective, though. Oh, God, that looked devastating. Ooh, and he stops that offense. A schoolboy. Oh, the power, turning it into a suplex.
Kick to the gut by Pete Dunne. Hoists up his opponent.
Set up powerbomb from the Bruiserweight.
Two. Kick out just in time.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Up the rope he goes.
Getting up real slow. Not quite.
Launching.
Diving hammer strike.
Target is set on Andrade. He's in peril.
Counter. Saw it coming. Overhand chop.
A calculating look has come across Andrade's face.
Andrade with a double underhook. There it is, the message.
And Pete Dunne's in trouble.
2. Yes, Andrade wins it.
And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
Here is your winner, Andrade!
Huge victory tonight for Andrade.
The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne always has more than one plan, but in the end, none of them worked tonight.
Michin is ready for a fight.
This woman is a terror to anyone who gets in her
The
way.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Michin!
Michin looking to throw down like the baddie she is.
Yeah, Michin has competed all over the world. You simply cannot discount her success thus far.
Michin ready to prove she belongs at the top of this division.
Determination in her eyes. She is more than ready for competition.
A dominant force in the women's division.
Absolute sheer aggression.
And her opponent from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven!
No nonsense, no more gimmicks, just Piper Niven.
And all she wants to do is drop the competition.
Haha, that was decent, Corey.
I have my moments.
Piper Niven looking to make a name for herself tonight.
You have to admire Michin's dogged determination. She fought hard to earn her place here in the women's division. She'll fight twice as hard to keep climbing the ranks to the top of the industry.
Well-versed in a variety of combat disciplines, Michin's always adding to her game, sparring with fellow superstars and learning from everyone around her. She's a very potent striker who isn't to be taken lightly.
When Michin sets her mind to accomplishing something, she can be a true force inside the ring.
And staking claim to her part of the ring is the Scottish powerhouse. Opponents have a difficult time coming up with the answer to take away Niven's strength.
Niven's extremely impressive. Opponents better rework their game plan because there's no one else in this world quite like Piper Niven.
An onslaught of offense from Michin.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
She got put to the test there.
Yeah, that's Michin putting her in-ring acumen to good use.
If I'm Piper Niven...
Oh, boy, here it comes. Will she get it fully locked in?
Just extending parts that don't extend.
Oh, serious peril. No, she counters. Check this out.
Ah, backbreaker.
Bang. Oh, my goodness. Just punishing their opponent.
2 fists full of hair. This can't be legal.
Oh, just dropped her like she was nothing. She's rising up, rising into a precarious position.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Consecutive attacks keeping Michin off her game.
Yeah, this is Piper Niven being the dominant force we all knew she could be.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
Coquina clutch locked in. Target. And will she? Yes, she breaks free of the submission.
Talk about devastation.
Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
Michin.
Right into the pin.
2. She was close to the end there.
No celebrations yet.
Catapulting down on the opponent. She's looking to go top rope here.
Getting up, but she has no idea. Up high. Wow, cross body.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Niven avoids the attack. Put down face first. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
And gets sent right into the corner.
This looks like the setup, too.
Splash! Piper got all of it. And straight into the pin attempt.
2 count. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
Wait, are we sure that was not a 3 count?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
But if we see one more devastating move again, this can be over soon. Elbow drop. She's lost some of her stamina at this stage.
This match finally really taking its toll. Who knows how much further this thing will go now? From the top. Double axe handle connects.
She fights Piper back.
Pele kick.
And it's Michin looking for the win. Got it. No, just a 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Michin with defeat. Niven in big-time jeopardy.
Going for the cover. Michin got it done. Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
here is your winner, Michin!
An unfortunate loss for Piper Niven tonight.
Don't get it twisted. Michin is the real deal, and this win should serve as a potent reminder of that.
The son of a dream, the American Nightmare.
Michael, a man who redefined himself away from WWE and is now a main event star.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
The Rhodes name means he was born with this business in his blood. He's finally been able to tap into that, and we are now witnessing his full capabilities.
Indeed, Corey, the American Nightmare has become a reality.
For everything Rhodes has accomplished during his tenures in WWE, he's made his mark across the wrestling world.
Every promotion he stepped foot in has been transformed for the better, thanks to the American Nightmare. But we all know he's got the best work ahead of him here in WWE.
The Viper, ready to strike.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Think about the journey this man has had, from the blue chip legacy prospect to the legend killer to eventually world champion.
Well, what about all the allies and enemies that Randy Orton has made along the way? And he's beaten just about all of them, allies included.
The Viper has consumed everything in his path. Randy Orton may just be the greatest of all time. He must be prepared for battle against one of the toughest competitors in all of sports entertainment.
And if he is, it'll be one of the most memorable moments in his entire career.
Cody Rhodes calls himself the American Nightmare, a name that's a nod to his legendary father, but one that also acknowledges that Cody has become his own man. He's more than just a legacy talent.
Yeah, Cody took hold of his own career.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission. There it is, it's locked in.
Smart maneuver. This is the moment.
Oh, man, that was a thing of beauty. Right into a snapmare.
Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Oh, just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Oh.
Athletically and in terms of skill, Cody Rhodes really seems like a complete package. That doesn't...
There it is. He could end it here.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough. Foot to the gut.
Randy didn't exactly look Viper-like on that one. Flying forearm.
Across the top rope. What a hot shot.
He's looking to go high risk from the top.
From the top rope.
And now Randy is playing to the crowd. Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Connecting with the moonsault.
Cody. Pedigree by Rhodes.
Precision offense into the pin. This could be it.
Obviously still has some fight left.
The Viper getting measured.
Cody Rhodes.
Crossroads.
That could end the Viper's night.
Immediate cover after the impact. That'll do it. The victory tonight. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Certainly a disappointing loss for Randy tonight.
It looks like Randy's beside himself here. Not quite sure where he went wrong.
Yeah, this isn't exactly the result any of us expected out of the Apex Predator.
The Jackals have arrived. The Judgment Day is here.
Rolling up with all the swagger in the world. A champion's mentality and mindset.
They also carry themselves with not a care in the world.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds. One half of the World Tag Team Champions, JD McDonagh.
Always in full force when the Judgment Day is around. It's never quite a fair fight.
Strength in numbers. It's not Judgment Day's fault the competition isn't as prepared for battle.
It's hard to be prepared to be jumped from behind or blindsided during a match.
Unless you're always prepared, like the Judgment Day. If this superstar has any prayer tonight, he must enter this battle unafraid of the darkness lurking within Damian Priest.
The punishment has arrived.
And Priest is more than happy to utilize brute force to get what he wants.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Priest is bristling with confidence as always. Damian doesn't think there's anyone who could truly stand up to him.
A Money in the Bank winner, multiple championship reigns. Priest's resume does speak for itself.
And it says, I am to be feared.
Even on his own, Priest is intimidating as ever.
The size, the strength. Damian Priest is the total package.
And he's not afraid to use it to his advantage.
Well, with Damian Priest in the ring, you know a beating is in store here tonight.
Priest is always eager to punish those he sees as wrongdoers or people who betray his trust. He has no tolerance for backstabbing.
And when he's not delivering justice to those who deserve it, Priest is chasing after his own goals with relentless determination.
But JD McDonagh is always focused, always in control, and you cannot overlook him. The way this man moves around the ring is like an advanced course in precision. Everyone better take notes.
He's able to reverse it. Ooh. Hammerlock now into a lariat.
Kick finds it.
Ooh, that hurt. And that will begin to test McDonagh's composure.
Priest attacked with grim determination. Short clothesline.
Oh, moonsault.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Oh, man.
When you have the explosive power and size of Damian Priest, you have... What's this, Corey?
I think they're looking for the Romero special.
Oh, no.
How much...
Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there. The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down.
He kicks out with authority.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
Moonsault. And only thing Priest embraced there was some punishment of his own.
McDonough telling his opponent to bring it. Oh, God. Looks like he's saying someone is not on his level.
Face wash. JD with an explosive sequence here.
McDonough
J.D. McDonough, submission specialist, cinching it in.
trying to fight it. Anything to not give up.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. Nice combination of strikes here, going down low.
With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Up high.
Cross body from the top. Boom.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
We're about to take a trip.
Seven heaven choke slam. Is that enough for Priest?
2. And the victory. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
And this is a loss on the books for J.D. McDonough.
Priest took aim and he did not miss.
Yeah, Damian wanted a big win here, and he got it.
A true submission expert, the Queen of Spades.
With her deep background in mixed martial arts, Shayna doesn't care where she's fighting, as long as she gets to inflict pain.
And every time Baszler steps inside a WWE ring, she only seems more dangerous than the time before.
Prepare yourselves. This is not for the weak of heart. Expert joint manipulation, unlimited aggression on tap.
Focused on dominance, would rather submit opponents than... A woman who calls herself undeniable.
She's certainly lived up to that moniker thus far.
You know, Zoey Stark just oozes with confidence. She knows exactly how good she is.
And that's because Zoey refuses to conform to anybody else's ideas of what she is supposed to be.
Stark rolls with a vicious crowd and constantly attacks enemies backstage.
Well, sounds to me like Zoey's got a great strategy. Here comes Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Two dangerous competitors, even more dangerous together.
Both Asuka and Kairi have plenty of singles credentials, but they have become precision weapons as a team.
When Kairi and Asuka are together, they bring out the most sadistic parts of one another.
Asuka and Kairi on the same page, the same frequency, even the same wavelength.
And when they work in tandem, there is no team more destructive than the Kabuki Warriors.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark, the Pure Fusion Collective. And their opponents, the WWE Women's Tag.
The WWE Women's Tag titles have quickly risen to prominence. It's all about the women's tag titles. And Byron, what have you heard from the champions?
Wait. You're asking Sax?
Oh, look at this.
Oh, check out the execution on this. Prawn hold.
And the kick out.
She's trying to make it an early night.
Beautiful takedown into the Achilles lock.
Submission locked.
Crawling, scratching, doing whatever attention.
Strong knee to the midsection.
Boom! Axe kick by Zayn. Oh, missed connection.
And did you hear the impact of that?
And a series of vicious stomps. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Sent hard into the corner.
Double hip toss. These two do it so well together.
Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
Oh, look at it, torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Tag, there it is.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
It's those kind of maneuvers that can threaten the championship tonight.
Go behind.
German.
9.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. What a clothesline. Anything Asuka is trying is being suppressed.
Rare to see Asuka in distress.
And here we go. Single leg crab.
Straining those muscles.
Asuka.
Pressure's on. Gotta get out quick.
Oh, what a great counter. Oh, leg lariat. Ah, stops to the legs.
I guess we have a pretty good idea of what the champ thinks of the challenger.
Counter from Stark. Wow, a pump kick.
Zoe Stark flexing some muscle for the fans out there.
She got the tag.
Taking the easy way. Now's not the time to worry about rules. Now you know you're in a fight with a champion that will do whatever it takes to win.
And Stark hung tough, but that looked like it took a toll.
Zayn might have just made a big
The champion doing everything to retain here.
Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
2 fists full of hair. This can't be legal.
Oh, just dropped her like she was nothing.
There's the tag.
Zoe taking her eyes off her opponent and playing it up for the crowd.
Out.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
With the title on the line, the champ isn't holding anything back.
Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs. She knew how to evade that.
Oh, the jaw getting rattled. The count continues.
Time to get back in there. No two ways about this. Zoe Stark wants a fight.
Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. These attacks of the champ. Oh, look at this. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
From the heavens.
She went airborne and missed.
Being placed in the corner here. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Critical point in this.
Able to shift her weight and escapes.
This isn't going to be pretty. Hangman's neck breaker.
Gosh.
Working the midsection there.
Oh, scouted that one.
Strong knee to the midsection.
Boom! Axe kick by Sane.
Nice hip toss.
And an elbow drop to the arm.
Stop right to the arm.
Oh, breaking arm.
Oh, my. Placing her in the corner.
Triangle armbar applied.
Triangle armbar submission hold in. The submission.
Triangle submission, a lot of trouble here.
Oh, look at this. Look at this power. Look at this strength. Great way to escape.
Up top they go. Rowdy Buster.
Oh, this could be over.
Here comes your partner.
Boom, head kick connects.
Oh, smashing the jaw.
Goes down low with a basement knee. And staying with it, into the cover.
There's two. A close call makes the champ nervous. What does she have to do to put her away?
Hey, I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Arm wringer.
Oh, how about a punch?
These two showing how well they know each other.
We're reaching a point where these superstars must be hurt.
This one's all but over. It's locked in.
The Oscar lock is in.
Our opponent trying to...
Got it. And they stay atop the tag division.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Kairi Sane and Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors.
A disappointing result for Pure Fusion Collective tonight.
These two looking like a force to be reckoned with in the women's tag team division. Yeah! Let's get the party started!
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the team of Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
The longest reigning NXT Women's Tag Team Champions in history.
Hey, they dance as good as they wrestle. Go, Kayden. Go, Kayden.
Byron, I'm a much better dancer. You know I've won many dance contests.
Here comes the boat of WWE.
And their opponents, first,
The Welsh Dragon herself.
and from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox is a competitor who wears her heart on her sleeve, and she'll battle anybody.
Yeah, Tegan has become a different competitor since she found her killer instinct.
I can tell Tegan is itching to start throwing some punches and kicks.
Katana Chance and Kayden Carter, two superstars who refuse to let their diminutive stature define them. In fact, they even consider their size an asset.
Yeah, for as small as they are, they more than make up for that with their athleticism and unorthodox offensive style. Chance and Carter's in-ring dynamic really is unmatched. They can do things in the ring we've never even seen before.
And as their opponents, you need to cut the ring in half. You're facing a team with great synergy. Keeping them apart will be essential to success.
Isolation is certainly a key to neutralizing any great tag team. Getting set up in the corner now.
Wicked clothesline.
She tags her partner into the action.
Sharp chop. Impact cover here. Made it out of two.
A surprisingly deep count for this stage of the match.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting.
That's telling your opponent, you don't deserve to share this stage with me.
Kick to the back. Carter able to avoid impact.
Oh, man. Face buster.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Oh, from behind.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice.
Partner gets tagged in.
Oh, down by the DDT.
This is a flat-out vicious attack. Blows to the back of the neck and then
Just brutalizing their opponent. Oh.
bam. Can she do it here? And there's the kick out.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
And a kick. Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Tag with me.
Oh, right to the body.
That was that chemistry you cannot teach.
Oh, shoulder to the gut. Nice counter from Chance. Pinpointing the leg in the corner.
And now you have to protect that leg from further harm. You can't finish a match on one good leg alone.
She makes the tag.
Boom, right to the midsection. Grabs their opponent by the ankles into a powerbomb.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days. Made it for the tag.
Trap the arm. Neck breaker.
So smooth.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Oh, love to see this. The hammerlock. Flatliner.
Leg trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch. Ooh, that's going to hurt.
The stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
Oh, no. Oh, look at the punishing the leg. And Nox is really being knocked around here.
And Nox has to turn the playbook page in a hurry.
She's back in the ring. Quick shoulder up.
Well, she thought she saw a chance to gain the fall, but obviously was mistaken.
Strong forearm. Carefully placed stop to the arm.
Sent right into the corner.
Uh-oh. There's the backbreaker. And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
She's been slowed down yet again.
And making a tag has to seem like a good idea right about now. Oh, man.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Oh, and a double axe handle.
Incredible height.
Uncorks an uppercut.
She has no idea where she is right now, and it is about
Liftoff. Completely missed the mark there.
lighten up the chest, and now straight to the knee.
Kick gets... And here we go. Single leg crab.
Just wearing down the opponent.
Gotta find a way out of the single leg Boston Crab, and she does.
Oh, straight forearm.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point. She doesn't want to turn her attention back to the match at hand. Tag, she got there.
This deep into a match is where trouble rises, where injuries may occur. You got to think long-term and consider your future fights.
And I guarantee you that throwing in the towel is the furthest thing these superstars are thinking about. From the top, got the tag.
And just in the nick of time.
Oh, this is the Tiger's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
Continuing to torture the back here. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap. In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there. One counter met by another.
Cut off with a kick to the gut. Deep into the match, this could end it. And it's over. Big tag team win there.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Here are your winners, the team of Natalya and Tegan Nox.
Here comes main event, Jey Uso.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This is a man who has bled, scratched, and clawed just to get near the top of the mountain.
Jey has an unbelievable connection with the crowd, fully behind him in everything he does.
From tag team excellence to the main event.
It has been an incredible journey, and the good news is we're not anywhere close to it being over. Jey Uso captured the Intercontinental title and won the Royal Rumble. Now there is no doubt he is the main event.
Jimmy Uso is here.
Prepare for explosive intensity.
And his partner from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
Jimmy Uso, a truly dynamic competitor with a devastating super kick.
And Jimmy is always moving in the ring. He loves to take flight, but he'll bend the rules if he needs to.
Love him or hate him, Jimmy was born to compete in the ring.
He's about to prove himself on his own.
Over 600 pounds of pure destruction.
You're right about that, Cole. Akam is a former freestyle wrestling champion on the Canadian national team for over a decade. Razar, a former kickboxing world champ and professional mixed martial artist. These two know how to hurt people.
At a combined weight of 620 pounds, Akam and Razar offers of pain.
AOP, arguably the most dominant force in NXT history.
They've never been concerned with adulation, just demolition.
And they've been masters of destroying anyone in their path.
AOP has returned to the scene and has fired a warning shot across the entire WWE Universe.
Looking to make a statement, to get out of their way, or else.
Hard to imagine being in the ring with the Bloodline and not feeling instantly intimidated.
Well, look at the raw power, the athleticism, and the intensity that this group possesses. They've shown they can conquer any obstacle and claim any prize they set their sights on.
And they'll stop at nothing to do it. The ruthlessness of the Bloodline has become practically legendary at this point.
Yeah, but there is over 600 pounds of pure aggression ready to tear them apart limb from limb.
Facing off against the authors of pain is never an envious position to be in, and lately they've been more aggressive than ever. I gotta say, I didn't even think that was possible, but here we are.
And now placed in the corner.
Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat.
Just ruthless. All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
Ooh, bad landing.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want.
Shoulders down.
He manages to make it barely a 1 count.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's the tag.
Tag is made. Taken down into the Tequila Sunrise submission. Watch their opponent on the top.
Big splash across the exposed leg.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight. And a stomp to the gut.
Strikes with a kick.
Oh, man.
What a headbutt.
This could do it.
2. No, kicks out.
The end was in sight. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Rezar sensed that was coming.
Backbreaker.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Looking for a submission here into the torture rack. This takes a tremendous... Sharp jabs to the back of the skull, and he's out of the submission.
Oh, God. Whoa.
Ooh, jarring European uppercut.
He's no longer looking at his best.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Clothesline.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him. Sharp punch.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
And Jimmy now is dictating the pace.
Jimmy Uso's getting that unstoppable look in his eyes.
Just disrespectful. I don't think there was anything necessary about that. Ooh.
Oh, kick right to the back.
And he avoids what was coming.
Got him in the corner now. They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen.
And another big right.
Got him right where he wants him.
He narrowly avoids the count.
And frustration might be starting to set in. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. There's a tag, and I don't think this is going to be good for their opponent, Corey.
Absolutely not. Up they go. Boom.
Alley-oos.
Short trip down, but your own size works against you big time there, increasing the impact. Flying. Oh, gosh, a ref getting caught in the crossfire.
Super kick.
Good night.
And Rezar's confidence has to be rocked after that.
Destructive offense from Jimmy.
The referee putting their foot down, not going to let this ends in a disqualification?
Snapmare could set something else up.
Way to avoid that.
Drop kick. Great athleticism. Boom. Being set up in the corner for something. Ooh. Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
Oh, hard shot right into the post.
And pure cheapness we just saw with that attack.
Soul kick!
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
At this point in the match, I say make
Uso.
Uso splash!
Is there any life left in Rezar?
Cover. Saving his team from defeat.
Rezar sensed that was coming.
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Now rearrange the spine.
Rezar has him sized up.
What a counter!
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Elbow drop right on point.
After all we've seen, these men are still not finished.
There's a fire burning inside these competitors that won't allow them to quit.
The audacity! They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and... Oh!
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage, that's not right! And Ellie stays down for a 1 count.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
Ooh! What a punch!
That's how you stop your opponent.
Being carried around now. Oh, what a kick to the face.
God. Slam! What impact!
Uh-oh. Oh, the power, the strength of the Dominator.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
And he turned it around. Super kick. His opponent keeps piling on.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
It is beyond electric in here. This energy is up top rope. Uso splash.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
2.
And that's it. Scores the win for the team.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Here are your winners, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, the
celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight.
For my money, these two just might be the best tag team on the roster today.
The Mad Dragon has landed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
This dude is downright explosive, like a lit stick of dynamite with a very short fuse.
There is pure intensity in the eyes of Dragunov.
That's beyond intensity, Saxton. Those are the eyes of a man possessed.
Well, I, for one, cannot wait to see Dragunov compete here tonight.
Here comes the 330-pounder, Bronson Reed.
And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
He has been on a path of absolute destruction as of late, and some would say taking things to extreme lengths.
Won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal and yet has only become more dangerous since then.
Well, Bronson Reed's looking to make a name for himself by creating his own opportunities, promising to maim anyone who gets in his way. Prepare to see all 330 pounds plus of grade A Aussie meat go to work.
We got the bell and the fight's on with Ilya Dragunov. The Mad Dragon is as advertised, fierce, physical, and wants to break his opponents.
Dragunov will not take his foot off the gas, Michael. Ilya undergoes special attack training to be able to fight out of any situation.
Dragunov is so intense, so driven, but it's the Mad Dragon's mindset that makes him one of the most dangerous competitors in the sport today.
But then we've got Big Bronson Reed, a bully in the ring who can just plow through any opposition foolish enough to get in his way. When Bronson Reed sets his sights on you, just about all you can do is brace for impact.
And there is no mercy to be found. There's no feeling out process, no interest in trading blows. Reed just wants to get his hands on you and flatten you as quickly as possible. From the top! Oh, elbow drop! Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
I don't think Ilya enjoyed taking that attack head on.
No need to raise alarm, though. He's got plenty left.
Picking up speed off the rope.
Big Bronson Reed isn't someone you want to mess with.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't have a choice, Cole, which is why when you're in the ring with Reed, you better do everything you can to knock him down and keep him down. Because the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
And Dragunov finds himself on the defensive.
Dragunov has run into a roadblock.
Counters with an attack on Reed.
Excellent opportunity for Ilya to shift the momentum.
That's possibly the trigger for Dragunov to battle his way back into this one. Foot going for the cover here.
He gets an emphatic kick out.
Gonna take a lot more than that to keep this man down. Ooh. Off with a DDT.
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
Bronson Reed
with a Death Valley driver. Absolutely crushing display of power from the big Aussie.
hoisted up. A sit-out axe driver.
Will that stop Dragunov?
2. Bronson Reed with the victory. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Big Bronson Reed.
Ilya Dragunov defeated here tonight.
Big Bronson Reed did exactly what he came here to do, and that's wreck the competition.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Alert the authorities. Dirty Dom is on the premises.
I thought snitches get stitches, Corey.
I'm not ratting on Dom. I'm telling the lawmen to watch their backs. The toughest young superstar in all of WWE and in Cell Block 6.
Well, Dom has had big shoes to fill, and he has certainly done all that he can, for better or worse, to make a name for himself in this industry.
Dominic Mysterio is a true workhorse in WWE. The first man to ever main event Raw, SmackDown, and NXT in the same week.
Could stand to focus more on his in-ring and less on his love life and personal issues.
Dom's an excellent multitasker. He can juggle it all. That should be celebrated.
The unpredictable badass of WWE is here.
Breakker broke down the damn door and has terrorized the competition during his young career.
Power, technique, drive. On paper, all the attributes of a top talent.
Yeah, Bron Breakker just seems destined for very big things.
Introducing the challenger. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And his opponent, from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Bron Breakker.
The Intercontinental Championship, one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment.
So much history attached to the Intercontinental Championship. So much weight attached to this match.
Yeah, but right now it's all about living in the present, in the now. That's the only way the champ's going to get out of this with his title in tow.
Draped over the top rope.
Goes into the corner. Boom!
My goodness, is this even legal?
I don't think so. Oh. My God, enough!
Defense from him.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
Now signaling for the door to be opened.
He's making his way out. I can't believe it. Off the rope. Counter the leapfrog with a power slam. Wow.
He's calling for the cage door here. Raw drop kick. Moonsault.
Punch right in the head.
Well measured.
The champ has absorbed some damage.
Yeah, Dominic becoming a true student of the game before our very eyes. Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Oh, my!
The champion into the pin. He kicks out almost immediately.
Too early in the match to end it.
Punch lands. Corey, is there any advantage for a superstar to turn being locked inside a steel cage into an advantage?
Well, only if they can accept that the cage itself is just as much a tool in this match as anything else, Cole. They need to stop thinking of the
champ is going for the cover.
And shoulders up before a count of one.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Strong kick. My goodness. Taking flight.
Bang! What a splash. The champion.
Oh, for the title.
Oh, somehow. Not getting to 2 at this point has got to say something.
Bron Breakker downright decimating him there.
It's all in his DNA. Braun's genetics are just built different.
Dominic with a reversal.
Vicious right forearm.
Backbreaker.
So precise with the super kick.
What a forearm.
Frankensteiner.
Now heading up the cage.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
He's gotten himself to the very top of the cage. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
It's not over yet.
It took all he had to get up there. Guys, he might be gassed.
Oh, wasn't fast enough there.
And all that progress comes to an end.
Bam! Oh, ouch! Goodness gracious!
He sent flying from way up.
Someone call the paramedics.
That looked like an awful landing. We need help out here.
You can almost taste it now.
Having a problem lifting that other leg over.
Dominic gets cut off.
Watching!
He's pinned.
Champ's in trouble.
Fights the shoulder up and one.
Not quite enough to put him away. Oh, there's some gouging going on.
That's unnecessary. Dreaded Frankensteiner.
Measured up and first drop.
Oh, look at
Strike. Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Dominic Mysterio has his opponent in place for the 619.
There's that
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. And the champ gets free at one.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues. Hitting a Falcon Arrow.
Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Countering that offense.
What are we going to see here?
The Wizard of Oz.
Has the champ pinned. Is this it? And he kicks out of the pin and one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Watch out!
Dominic with the frog splash.
Can the champ recover from that?
There's two. Samoa still holding on to the title.
This is complete insanity.
Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on.
Hurricanrana, ay Dios mío.
And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
He's motioning to the referee, looking to get the cage door open. Up the cage wall now.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Breaker in position.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Shoulders down.
Got it. And the champ adds to their legacy.
When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match this was.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, Bron Breakker.
Good job by our champion, holding on to that title.
He's definitely fought to keep his championship, and that's something he should be really proud of. She calls herself a whole lot of woman, ready to do a whole lot of whooping.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Nikkita Lyons!
Can't wait to see some savage martial arts inspired kicks.
Nikkita just has an amazing blend of raw power and precision technique.
Miss Parker looking to turn some heads tonight.
And her opponent, from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jada Parker!
Well, she's clearly appreciated by the WWE Universe, but still has a bad attitude.
It's because the chip on Jada's shoulder is part of what makes her so dangerous.
We've got Jada Parker in the ring here, a superstar who does not mess around and has a serious mean streak.
She's tough as nails, too, Michael. Jada Parker is ready to scrap and claw to get what she wants in this industry, and she's not afraid to do things the hard way, if that's what it takes.
If by do things the hard way, you mean brutalizing her opponents, then yes, I agree. She's certainly not afraid of doing that.
Yeah, and in the other corner stands Nikkita Lyons. She possesses an elite martial arts background as well as some extremely impressive power. There's no telling when she'll unleash one of her powerful and precise attacks.
Yeah, Corey, and there's really no safety to be found once an opponent enters the Lion's Den. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Kick to the back.
Oh, what a kick. Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
What now?
Belly stop.
Oh.
Momentum is pivoted towards Nikkita.
Parker's getting exposed.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
From the top. Good Lord. Taking flight.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Jada didn't look too comfortable there.
Yeah, and you can see the aggression growing with Lyons.
Corey, Nikkita Lyons is a pin. She can end this now. Strong kick out there.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Ooh.
Strong knee connects.
Parker having trouble shifting the tides.
That's what I'm talking about. No matter what challenges she's faced, Nikkita's fighting spirit seems to be at an all-time high right now.
Counter on Lyons.
Jada's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
She's trying to rally, giving it all she's got to get back on top of this match.
She's getting back up, but she's super out of it.
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
From the top. Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
Big back body drop. Oh, you see the height on that?
Look at this, going right after the left arm.
Gotta hurt. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Bang! Crucial counter there. Lyons counters.
Muay Thai clinch.
Multiple knee strikes.
Just going all out with every blow.
Boom! Bags for cover. Getting the cover here. Eye in the end.
Almost ended it there.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept. What's she planning for Parker? And Lyons with a split-legged leg drop. Can Nikita close things out?
And this one is over. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, Nikita.
Surf's up. It's Sol Ruca.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, Sol Ruca.
Sol Ruca has plenty of skill, but she may be a bit too fun-loving at times.
Oh, believe me, Corey, Ruca is serious when the bell rings.
Sol Ruca is just fun to watch. She's so positive, has a great work ethic.
Destined for great things here. Here comes the boat. Ready for action.
And her opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
The Queen of Hearts, the boat, whatever you call her, Natalya deserves the accolades.
Amateur wrestling, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, so many ways to hurt you. Natalya here, ready for action. Born in the Hart Dungeon, Natalya enters every match with unrelenting focus and intensity.
Allow me to expand on that, Cole. Natalya has power on a frightening level with serious submission skills and can counter almost any attack.
Natalya is tough and vicious as they come. This third-generation superstar is a legit powerhouse.
And Sol Ruca is bringing the good vibes, which you gotta love.
Well, as long as good vibes bring positive results, Saxton, that's all that matters. Sol Ruca can bring it in the ring, so all she needs to do is focus on that, not the vibes.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Oof, that'll leave a mark.
Sol gets fended off.
Way up high, all the way down with an atomic drop. Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade. On the outside, look out, snake eyes!
That's it.
Natalya knows exactly what she's doing, and it is not good for her opponent.
All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
One of the pillars of the WWE Women's Division, you have to think a lot of homework has been done before getting in the ring with Natalya.
Yeah, but whatever studying you did on Natalya, she's probably done tenfold on you. Natty's going to adapt to whatever you're planning.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this.
Long fall and even harder impact. From way up through the air. And connects. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
And Ruka can't find an answer for these attacks.
Yeah, Natty's displaying that innate flexibility, adapting to the challenge at hand.
Oh, sent crashing right into the ring post. Ooh.
Natty by nature.
Natalya showing off that patented in-ring prowess there.
Might be going high risk here.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big. Sky high.
If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside.
Oh! Stationary position, turns around. Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
Oh, straight forearm.
Knee right on target.
And the boat struggling a bit to stay afloat there.
This is how Sol Ruca is going to make her presence felt throughout the match.
Oh, look out. Whoa, what a landing.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
And she slides her back to the mat.
From the outside.
Into the splash.
Turn it around with a reversal.
The submission specialist, Natalya.
Oh, yeah, Natalya. This is a Hart family tradition.
The sharpshooters applied.
And now the panic is setting in.
She submits. No way she can stay in that.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here is your winner, Natalya!
It's all over, and Natalya stands victorious.
It is not surfs up right now. Sol Ruca has to be feeling down and out.
This is not a good day at the beach for Sol Ruca.
Michin loves to fight, and she can come at you from any direction. She can get down and dirty on the mat, brawl if she has to, or even take to the skies.
Michin's as versatile as she is dangerous, and she's as dangerous as the day is long, especially when she's focused.
And she looks especially focused here tonight.
And then there's Chelsea Green, who is as crafty as she is constantly disgruntled.
Oh, Byron, I know you and Cole love to call Chelsea nothing but a complainer, but really, look at her track record. The woman knows how to get results, both in and out of the ring.
Targeted the lower body there, and it was highly effective.
Oh! Momentum's with Chelsea now.
Yeah, Green is proving hard to keep up with.
She's going up now, going up.
Taking flight.
Body splash.
And Michin looked out of her element on that one.
Yeah, Chelsea looked confident going on the attack.
How do you handle a superstar like Chelsea Green, who is always trying to have her way in the ring? Now down, into the cover. She gets a quick kick out there.
Not enough pressure on the pin. Go behind.
A German suplex. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the...
High.
All the way to the outside. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost? Ooh.
Tossed back into the ring.
Michin just looking to humiliate her opponent. Cutting her off in the middle of her little performance. That's what you have to do.
And a backstabber.
Cover. Does she have it?
And she kicks out at 2.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore. Right on the chops.
Michin sidesteps out of that. Just driven into the mat.
Chelsea Green sizing her up from the top.
From the top rope.
Poorly timed, high-risk attempt. Great way to completely disrupt the momentum and buy yourself some time.
Drop kick.
On the mark. Springboard, but nobody home. Ooh.
Oh, man, a backbreak. Gross.
How dirty is that?
Oh, spike face first. These two competitors hoping to represent the SmackDown locker room well tonight.
Well, the best way for them to do that, Cole, is to put on a show.
She turns it around on Michin. Kick to the gut. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Ooh! Neither competitor is backing down.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Oh!
Nothing pretty about this, just a good old Donnybrook here.
That will leave you stunned. Look at this superstar go.
Oh, this is incredible.
Starting to pick up the pace.
Ouch! How are they still in this match? And that's going to impair Green. Might have her shoulders down. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
She just won't stay down. Michin eat defeat.
That could end Chelsea's night.
Cover.
She wins! She wins! Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here is your winner, Michin!
Michin scoring the win tonight.
That win was just too sweet for Michin, a woman you do not want to underestimate.
This match is on with the always impressive Michin. Michin is so versatile with tremendous martial arts ability, street fighting skills, and a serious power game.
Well, Michin's the one woman ill enough to be called the HBIC, and she is more than happy to knock out anyone who questions that.
Michin traveled the world and paid her dues. She's made it very clear that this is her time and no one's stopping her.
But Chelsea Green, for all her personal flaws, isn't someone to overlook in the ring.
Personal flaws, Saxton. I hope she heard that and reports you to the manager later for bias. As the WWE Universe is about to see in this match, there's a reason you don't want to cross Chelsea Green. And another.
Went for the springboard and miss.
Every counter being answered with another. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you from the top.
Elbow drop.
He's faced a quick cover. Barely kicks out.
This could be a tipping point in this match. Oh, look at these Kawada-style kicks to the face. Blatant disrespect.
Chelsea just can't stop this attack.
Yeah, Michin is stifling the opposition.
She turns that attack away. Elbow drop.
Boom. Forearm after forearm. Vicious attack.
Just never had a chance to block any of those. Stomping. Ouch. She's struggling and looking like an easy target. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow. She's taken her share of blows at this point.
Yeah, and you can see the intensity growing with Green.
Momentum is completely shifted to Chelsea.
Michin trying to withstand this urge.
It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
I think this match is a great chance for Chelsea to stand her ground and show us what she can really do. Let's see what Chelsea Green is all about without any beautiful body scissors into a cover.
Wow! She kicks out with authority.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oof. Pushing their opponent all the way up. Down. Brutal.
Wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
This is why it's good to have a manager. It's good to have an ally who wants you
right into the cover. A kick out at two.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there. Chelsea Green about to close this one down.
Good decision by the ref. Clearing the ring like...
Chelsea Green with the unpity her.
Terrible position for Michin.
Going right into the pin attempt.
Two. What a win. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Here is your winner, Chelsea Green.
A win for Chelsea Green here tonight.
Look, Michin fought valiantly, but tonight just wasn't her night.